90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Couple Rob Warren and Sophie Sierra have gotten back together after their rumored split as per these major clues. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. There are clues that Sophie Sierra and Rob Warren got back together after revealing they'd separated on 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After. Sophie is a 24-year-old from London, currently starring in Season 8 of the spin-off with American model and actor Rob, 33. Sparks flew when Sophie met Rob on Instagram, and they were already living together in Los Angeles 2 months later. Sophie officially moved to America to marry Rob on a K-1 visa in 2022, but she wasn't happy with the living conditions. Apart from Rob's house, which didn't have a bathroom, Rob had also proven he was unfaithful. Sophie and Rob married despite their differences, but as expected, their marriage didn't even last for a few months after the events of 90-Day Fiancé Season 10. In 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, the couple is living separately but trying to figure out how to make their marriage work. Meanwhile, Sophie has introduced her childhood friend Callum to the storyline, who Rob is already jealous of. Rob has found out that Sophie and Callum dated as teenagers and Sophie hid that from him. While fans uncover what happens next on the show, Sophie and Rob's social media has some shocking answers. 90-Day Fiancé star Sophie knew about Rob cheating on her. Even before she came to the U.S., someone had messaged Sophie to tell her about Rob being unfaithful. Sophie found out that Rob had been talking to someone through DMs and had exchanged naughty content with the person. Upon coming to America, Sophie had a dream about Rob having cheated on her online, so the next day she checked his phone. Sophie went on Snapchat and saw that Rob was getting disgusting videos from other women. Sophie had moved out of Rob's house and then into an Airbnb. Sophie had thrown her engagement ring and wondered if she should continue staying in the U.S. However, he managed to win her back, and they got married after Rob apologized. Sophie and Rob moved to Austin, Texas, but their fights never stopped. Shortly after moving to Austin, Sophie saw Rob had received a text from a random woman. She figured out a way to get into Rob's social media to find out what was going on. She found out Rob was talking to way more girls than he had admitted to. Sophie claimed Rob had lied to her about the extent of his online cheating. Sophie immediately moved out of Rob's Austin home this time and started living with her friend Ka. Sophie had been living with Ka for 2 months already when she started filming 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After, Season 8. Meanwhile, Kay hadn't made a good impression on Rob. He claimed Ka was in her ear all the time. Rob suspected that Sophie and Ka were in a relationship. He thought Sophie was getting intimacy from Kay if not from him. However, Sophie maintained that Ka wasn't her type. Report by In Touch confirmed that Rob and Sophie split after less than 1 year of marriage. Rob and Sophie have also decided to file for divorce but haven't yet. As per the source, Rob and Sophie have decided to wait it out because the show is still going on. It appears Rob and Sophie have still kept in touch. They are supposedly still friends, but they are not together as a couple. Reddit user Bailisi recently did a solo trip to a resort in Arizona where they spotted several 90-Day Fiancé cast members and recognized some of them. The eyewitness apparently spotted Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trupkina, Biniam Schreiber and Ariella Weinberg, Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo, a mystery blonde woman with a cowboy hat, and Sophie with Rob. According to @90Day The Melanated Way, a video of Sophie and Rob surfaced online on April 9, 2024. The couple can be seen riding a moving food cart with other network stars. 90-Day. The Last Resort Season 2 is speculated to drop somewhere between August and September. The source that informed In Touch about Sophie and Rob also mentioned that Sophie moved in together with her friend Kay around May 2023. Sophie is supposed to be living together with Cass since then. However, in January 2024, Reddit user Lemaglow shared a post captioned, "Rob and Sophie are still together." The fan had discovered a major clue about the couple still being together in 2024. They investigated the couple's Instagram profile to see if they were living in the same house. A screenshot of Rob's Instagram story was added. It showed a pink sofa behind Rob, and a pink neon sign glowed softly in the kitchen behind him. The fan proceeded to share a screenshot of an Instagram reel posted by Sophie, which interestingly had the same pink neon sign behind her in the same kitchen. The post and the fan's account have both since been deleted, which now further adds to the mystery about Sophie and Rob's relationship status. Meanwhile, fan account 90 Day Fiance Update pointed out a big clue about the couple being still together as of April 2024. They shared side-by-side photos from Sophie and Rob's latest Instagram updates. Sophie posed in the outdoors for her Easter update, and Rob posted an Easter photo collage from what looks like the same location. Sophie and Rob's photos have matching backdrops, including a coral-colored stucco on the building behind them, the same blue and white printed chair cushions, the same chairs and umbrellas, and patio furniture. The location seems to be Where 90 Day. The Last Resort season was recently filmed. It could also mean that while Sophie and Rob had separated, the therapists at the resort were able to fix their marriage and help them reconnect before they could head to divorce. However, it's starting to look like the 90-day fiancé happily ever after. Pair never went their separate ways and tricked fans into believing that they were over each other.